Hello and welcome. I'm Melissa, chiropractor of 22 years, and of course principal owner of MKR Chiropractic Recruiting. This is training video number 2, and we are going to tackle the never-ending stress and drama over what should my resume look like? How do I lay it out? The information I'm going to give you is not something I just dreamt up last night. This is feedback that I get on a daily basis from practice owners, as well as the fact that I review close to 20 to 30 resumes a week. So I'm going to tell you what I like to see, and I'm going to let you know what practice owners want. The first thing is going to be the length. So you that have the 3-page resume, this one is for you. Your resume should be no longer than a page to a page and a half. And please understand, there is a difference between a resume and a curriculum vitae or a CV. The CV is the place that you want to put all the places you've been published, all the research you've done, and every weekend conference that you've attended. Don't put that on your resume. On the resume, you should have easy contact information, your highest quality skill set, where you went to school, as well as any previous work history. And even if you haven't worked in a chiropractic clinic before, put relevant jobs that you've had on there, even in college. Quite honestly, I love to hire and see individuals that have been bartenders. That tells me that you are able to work with any type of individual and probably diffuse any social situation that you're going to come across. So put your previous jobs down. The next area you want to take a look at is tailoring your resume to the practice you're applying for. So let's say that you're applying for a position in a sports injury practice and you're really open to all practice models, and you're Graston certified, you're working on your CCSP. By all means, put that stuff on there. But in the background, if you enjoy working with maternity and peds, certainly put that in there as well, but highlight your sports injury education. Now, if you're applying for a position in a pediatric practice, by all means, if you're Webster certified, go for it. Put that on there, but also highlight towards the end that you're also comfortable with sports injuries. So really tailor your resume. The next thing I like to see, and this is more of a time-saving issue and putting yourself at the top, I have to put a shout out to Andrew at Western States. He's a recent graduate, and he had his resume tightly packaged up for me. He had a page to page and a half, but he also included his references. He had their emails and their phone numbers. Now, these were all practicing doctors, so I knew they weren't going to be available by phone, so I emailed them, and I got to tell you, they got back to me within a day, which was perfect. If you have one of those references available on request kind of starred things at the bottom, that is going to put you at the bottom of the pile, because myself as well as practice owners know that I have to email or call you to get that information. Well, now I have to take another day or two to put a shout out to your references. It adds extra time. So make it clean and simple for the individual that's going to be reviewing your resume. The final area, which I really appreciate, and so do practice owners, is including a professional picture. Most practice owners want to hire somebody that's going to represent the profession as well as their office in a very professional light in their community. So go to Target, spend 20 bucks and get some really nice professional pictures taken. If you don't have $20, get a friend to take a picture on an iPhone, solid background, headshot, and include that in your resume. Practice owners really appreciate knowing that they're hiring someone that is going to represent and put out a very good professional attitude in the community. I know that you are going to find these very, very helpful. By all means, when you're writing a resume for a class or for a specific professor, follow their criteria and make sure you're doing what they expect of you. But when you're applying for positions in practices around the nation, I would highly encourage you to follow these 4 guidelines. Thanks so much, and I look forward to seeing you on our next video, which is going to be a 5-minute checklist as to how you can evaluate an office once you have been offered a job position. Thanks so much.